Hi, this is me. My name is Lam, and um, yeah, we here for my final presentation. And today, the topic that I chose is oligopoly. So first of all, I will introducing about the things that surrounding oligopoly, like the meaning of cartel, prisoner's dilemma, and it's really interesting to know about Nash equilibrium and dominant strategy. The last one is antitrust laws. So we're gonna moving on. So the main point of the talk: what is oligopoly? There are so many ways to define it, but I will use the easiest way to explain this word. So oligopoly is the marketplace that belong to the small number of um, those biggest empire in the business around the world. Um, the reason for this action is because they don't wanna share their business benefit with others, smaller companies. They just want to living in their well-off environment. So that is the reason why um, those biggest empire, we can see that they have just a few competitors. Yeah, they don't have to facing that much risk um, in their long-term business life. So I have here um, the real example that we all know. Yeah, I think so. Um, there is Samsung and Apple, one from South Korea and one from America. Um, this phone is very popular to people nowadays. It's so easy for us to catching people using iPhone um, when we work on the streets or when we go to um, on the raw or supermarkets. Yeah, I would say they're really popular, really easy to reaching for people. So here, uh, the left picture, it's Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Um, they are nearly the biggest twins in the beverage drinking brand all around the world, and people will know them as the enemies of each other, but we may not notice about the few time they have the low-key collaboration. So I want to talk about the event in 2002 when Pepsi driving people insane by posting the advertisement about the boy who bought two cans of Coca-Cola just to put them on the ground and to stand up there for him to talent up reaching for the Pepsi from the higher. So I think that was really interesting, and also the sharp step from Pepsi, yeah, with their enemy, of course, Coca-Cola. And by the collaboration here, by the collaboration setters, I have the new word here for us to introducing. So this is cutter. Cutters is the action when two two companies or more they making handshake um, for the collaboration to carrying the income and the benefits also. And this is really interesting also, the important step for those company, the largest ones, also the smallest one. um, Oh, but something here I want to make sure about that. Um, cutters is the word that only used for mm, that only used for biggest empires. Yeah, so they just not using this word for those smaller companies. Yeah, that's my fault. I'm so sorry. So we are moving to the next page. Prisoner's dilemma. So what is it? It's quite strange to some people like me at the beginning. um this action causes because when two companies when two companies they making collaboration, they just want to keep up their benefits, so they don't follow um, the series of rules of clause in the contract that they making for each other at first. So I will call them rule breakers, um, because sometimes they will um, give out some activities like selling more products to increase their amount of income. And also, they will have a step like back up the back up the product, so um, the cash will increase um, because the products flow on the market is decreased. So yeah, they keep up just to make sure about their business. They don't respect each other's. Yeah, that's called business dilemma. And also, I have here Nash equivalent. Um, a situation, of two companies. I was um, I was read it, but so many strange word. I would use the way that my own self can understand it for talk about Nash equilibrium. Um, this is when company A choose to selling books, and they not earning a lot of money. So company B will looking up for company A by their action, by their choice. So company B would like to not selling books to keep up their revenue. They just want to choose another option. Yeah, so that's mean Nash equilibrium when the company giving out um, the choice dependence that dependence on the other's choice in some situation. Also, there is the opposite one. Um, that is dominant strategy. Dominant strategy is when um, people or companies making their like final choice just by themselves. They just want to make sure that is the best one for them. They just don't look up for any others. They just don't looking up for something easy or hard or making more income or not. They just want to make sure they doing the best for themselves at the time. Okay, we're moving to antitrust laws, which is the last page. Um, antitrust laws is the series of rules that governments making for the operation activities. Antitrust laws helping people for not paying extra for the needs, also protecting the benefits for those other smaller companies and their customers. Also, antitrust laws pushing down the um, you know the oligopoly inflection. That's quite hard and dangerous for um, the operation activities of the market. So this is um, the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening to me, and I'm so grateful to receiving some feedbacks from you. So thank you, and see you next time.